Hey, let's do it. Let's do some Minecraft. It's that time of the month. Oh, you meant I meant no, I meant like, you know, it's Minecraft. I mean, I do get those types of cramps, just in a very different way. I do. It's just, you know. Okay, that has made me feel like you were a dummy mommy for me. I have a thing for knives, don't ask why. Why do you have a thing for knives? Huh? Why do you have a thing for knives? No, like, why do you have a thing for knives? Why? Why do you have a thing for knives? Huh? Why? What? Why does that one taste good? What the fuck? Anyway. Why do you have a thing for knives? Come on. Explain yourself. Anyway. Alright, now that this VOD has gotten demonetized, and potentially I am fucked beyond repair, I am going to just play Minecraft now. Chaos. You know, I could like make that less appealing. Can I tell you something, chat? That was the knife that I used earlier this month. By the way. Oh no. Oh yeah. No, that was the knife that I used earlier this month. I had you. Okay, so when I came back from the hospital, I needed a knife for tape, and I was like, fuck, I need a knife. And I was like, all right, well, let me clean this one off. And I've been using the same knife. Jesus fuck. This is morbid. Anyway, I'm gonna stop now. I'm gonna stop before I get like a wellness check called on me. Or y'all are gonna go tell like Salad or them, or like Salad or any of my friends, and then they're gonna be like, Flamie, what the fuck is your problem, girl? Be like, it wasn't bad, I promise. I didn't do anything wrong. Chat's just overreacting this time. It's a kink and I have no clue. In my fairness, is it normal for me to have a kink for knives? I don't know. Are you John Undertale? Sorry, I'm sorry. I am so sorry. Are you the quarter? Anyway, we were working on if I remember correctly, because I am an idiot sometimes. We were working on train stations. Fun! Everybody loves trains, right? Anyway, how's everyone tonight? I'm alright. I mean, don't mind me, I'm just gonna... So I have a personal rule whenever these things happen, right? Anytime there's a lightning storm, I go make a house. I'm okay, I'm about to go to bed. Well, why aren't you in bed anyway, Crow? Hey, Crow, it seems like every time I stream, you're in bed. Good job taking care of yourself. That's what I call grade A self-love. I know I'm a bad mod. I didn't say you were a bad mod. I just said good job with the self-love. Where would you imply that there is a insult there? See, I think Crow just wants to get like spanked. Like he wants to get just like a little. And Tay is too much of a coward to do it, so like I don't know, I was mostly joking. But were you really? Maybe. You know, don't do that. Yes, do that. Also, I have a little bit of a dilemma, chat. A little bit of a John lemma. I can't find. All right, hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out, chat. Didn't you ever just want to like live in like make a micro apartment in the Twin Towers? Your little 911 motel? Your little Motel 11? I realize how fucking shallow this joke is, and I really don't care. There we go. Nope, not AVI. In my defense, Kakarot. Alright. You'll have me all night tomorrow if you stream. I'm off Saturday this week. Oh, okay. No, it's fine. If anything, like I said earlier, I did say that I was probably gonna stream with Tay tomorrow. If that actually still ends up happening, because I don't know. Again, both of us are kind of like really tired, and like both of us just came out of a hiatus. So Mom and I don't know. It's one of those things, right? Where on one hand, Mom and I both are like really tired, but at the same time, Mom and I both know that like all of you want us to do shit together. So it's like one of those weird moral dilemmas, right? Your little micro apartment, my gawk. Oh, but hear me out. What happened to my one of my cosmic resize ass cheeks crush one the towers? It will be like 9 halves, huh? Maybe more rest. You should both rest if you need it. Well, yeah. I mean, we were talking about it the other day, and we're both kind of like tired, and you know, Mom's doing her thing. I'm doing my thing right now. So it's really the problem isn't so much trying to get a hold of each other. The problem is getting both of us to collab right now. And the last time we collabed, it was good. I don't count Sophie's because it was more or less attention towards Sophie. But it's like right now, for us to collab, it requires us both to be free. And, you know, while I'm always free, Tay is doing her own thing sometimes. And her own thing tends to be a little, you know, yeah. Not a bad thing, though. We got all the amenities right now. Chat, can you deal with it? Can you... Chat can deal with it, you rest. Yeah, I know chat can deal with it. I'm not worried about chat. You guys are actually really well behaved with it. I'm talking about other factors. Here. Oh, okay, so it does work. Hey, there we go. Small little micro apartment. And then here. So what do you think, chat? How much do you think this place might be worth? I'm thinking, you know, with enough wood veneer and screws borrowed from your aunt, I made this place into a really nice place. Looks kind of cozy, not gonna lie. You look kind of cozy. Come here. Let's lay your head on my thighs. Whoa, whoa. Oh. Oh, I fucked up. Whoops. Son of a bitch. Scared the fuck out of me. You know what I thought that was? I thought that was, what's his fucking name coming back? I would have been like, oh, hell no. Scared the shit out of me. Alright, I'm gonna go to bed. Have a catch you later. Alright, bye, Crow. Just nonchalantly. Okay, bye. So chat, I'm thinking next year starting Voices of the Void. I know it's a crime that I did not play Voices of the Void while I was here in Roswell for the entire 4 years that I was here. I don't know why I didn't do that, and I regret it. However, I do feel like I need to at least start it. So maybe next year, little Voice of the Void action. Here. Here. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Sleeping through this night. Damn, that's how it be, huh? Now that is a sight to behold. Waking up in my $5,000 a month apartment. Hi, Flamie. Hi, Miz. How are you? Alright. I'm just gonna... Yeah. How are you? I'm here. That's all that matters, really. Right, chat? That's all that matters. I'm here. Yeah. Also... Forgot about that. All right. Okay. Fun part now. Gotta start working on those train stations. hear me out. The snowmen are fine. Nobody saw that last one, right? The one with that was upside down? No? Okay. Ooh, wait. That's right, I was working on a pattern here. Okay. I might as well finish this station real quick. I don't know why, but I want to play with a knife now. Please do not play with a knife. I do not want to hear from Hydro. Flamie, why are you letting the kids play with knives? Don't you know better? Aren't you a better role model? When we all know damn well I am not a good role model. Chat, do not put me in that position. I'm a horrible role model. Do not fucking do what I do. Do not play with knives. I will literally get you. I will literally get you and I will suplex you. Do not tempt me. I will suplex a motherfucker. But no buts. Do not imitate my stupidity. Chat, there's a reason why I'm a streamer, and it's not you, okay? Let's just say I have like one brain cell, and that brain cell misfires quite a lot. Head empty, only one cell? Yeah, only one cell, and it misfires like... There's like a 70% misfire rate on that brain cell. like chat, I will tell you right now, this week I have gotten very little sleep. Like yesterday, or like today was the first day that I got sleep in like all week. Do you think I was at my full potential? I'll give you a spoiler. No, I wasn't. Oh man. God, don't you just love when you build shit and it just takes so long because you're catching up to old projects? God, I love old projects. Here, oh, okay, I see. So if I do it this way, all right, yeah, that makes sense. So then if I just, I don't know. No. Because then it still doesn't stop. What the fuck was I doing? Oh, okay. No, I know what I'm doing. I am dumb. Okay. So this is a two-way that goes over there. Okay. Got it. Okay, I'm not dumb. I mean, I am dumb, but I'm not that dumb. Okay, I understand what I was trying to do. All right, it's a two-way. Because then this goes one way, and then this also goes two ways. Okay, I see what I was doing. Don't mind me, chat. I'm trying to contemplate what Past Me was trying to do, and I now understand what Past Me was trying to do. Very good. Spoilers, it's monotonous as fuck. Also, oh my god, my fucking allergies again. Gotta love these allergies, man. Man, I love breathing, or lack thereof. Anyway. Oh my god. Head empty, only one cell. Who has autism? Wait, huh? Snowman out are fine. He has autism. Oh, the snowman has autism. I'm gonna dip. Let me just feeling down the dumps. All right, no worries. Have a good one. Hope you feel better. Honestly, I ain't gonna lie. I'm in a pretty off mood myself, so I completely understand. Just hang in there, okay? Don't forget, you fucking matter too. Hey, look at that shit. It's coming together. Hey. Wait, how does this come from? Oh! Wait, what the fuck was I trying? Oh, wait, I know what I was trying to accomplish here. Okay. I'm like confused. I was like, what was I doing? I know what I was doing. Never mind. The illusional lights. Yeah, that's what I was doing. The illusion lights. Yeah, that makes sense. All right, let's see here. Do this. Do this. Do that. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. And we're gonna... Hey, good shit. Ah, feels so good. This looks so good. Alright. Alright, this is the fun part, right? So, I gotta ensure this can be worked on. So let's see here. Without it falling apart. All right. Flamie, what is your favorite cake? Tres leches. It is by far my favorite cake. Like, I could literally eat. If you give me a pan of it, I will eat all of it. It is that fucking good. I'm not really a big cake gal, but I will eat a whole pan of tres leches in a heartbeat. Noted. Oh yeah? What you gonna do? Huh? You gonna send me a trust HAs? Dude, honestly, that wouldn't sound like a bad idea, actually, when I think about it. For like a mukbang thing, just a bunch of trust HA. For the mukbang goal. Honestly, I kind of want to do that for the thing. I'm not gonna lie. Like 2 or 3 pans of tres leches. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. It's like the moment I go live, my fucking sinuses start acting up. It's great. Here. Let's see here. Oh boy, I can't remember. Was it the glow ink? It was the glow ink. I am really dumb. I don't think I can border probably no allow it to ship. It's probably true. It's best if you probably, you know, keep your money and use it and fatten yourself, sweetie. You know, there's other opportunities. Money's tight after all. Oh my fucking god, where is the glow sacks? There it is. What a really fucking stupid item. I am so glad that they got rid of the fucking what's it called? I'm already big enough. Well, get bigger. Anyway, I'm so glad that they got rid of the fucking mob votes. Thank you, Nimsy. Oh my god, Jesus fuck, okay. Nimza terminal. I don't know. Nimza Borsat's that way. Nimza's that way. Hold on. Gagia. Downtown. There we go. And then I'm pretty sure that was all. That was all of them. Because we have a terminal up north. We got Borsat that I'm working on. And then we got Gagia. Yeah? Yeah. There. I still wanted crabs in the Minecraft without the mods. I mean, I wanted a lot of things with the fucking mob votes, and I still believe that they should do it right and give people, like the mob vote for, like give people a update with all the rejected mods, especially, or mobs, especially with like well, especially since they're not doing them anymore, they should just give, like, hey, you remember all these mobs that we rejected because you didn't vote for them? Well, we're adding them. Surprise! It's like, just fucking add them. You might as well. You know, like, just fucking do it. All right. All right, chat. I'll be right back. Hold on. I gotta get something. I gotta get some fucking like Claritin or something in my system because fucking Christ, my allergies are acting up, and I can't breathe. I swear to God, histamines were a fucking joke. When evolution gave them to us, it was like, you know what would be funny? It would be funny if we gave these humans these fucking sacks right on the arches of their noses, right? And the only thing they're good for is to make them suffer whenever there's these little things called pollen. And if they live in an area with high pollen count, because they live near farmland, even better. It's like, fucking figure it out. Would love to Mojang to revisit the old mobs and add the stuff that was skipped for them. Yeah. Hey, Scob, what's up? Yeah, no, I feel you there. Again, it's one of those things. It's like, it's like, please, just fucking do it. Just do it. You know? I don't know why they just won't, but whatever. It's fine, I guess. Oh, fuck. Hey, Gob, how's it going, sweetie? I hope you're having a wonderful night. Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. There's a rave I'm heading to. Yo, you're heading to a rave? Fucking... You know, if I wasn't like... Again, if I didn't live in the middle of fucking nowhere, I'd love to go do raves again. I miss doing raves. Also, the other part of it, though, too, is, like, I have some really bad fucking sensory overload lately. Like, earlier today, I was at work doing some training, and they were doing a game, right? And everybody that was, like, you know, was getting loud, and I had to actually walk away, because I was like, oh my god, this is way too loud. Like, I could not handle it. I was just like, oh, yeah, no, I couldn't, I just couldn't do it. And then HR pulls me aside and they're like, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, I had sensory overload. I was like, that's the first time I've ever had like a real sensory overload. I mean, granted, when you put a bunch of rednecks in a room talking about nuclear safety, then like, yeah, that tends to happen. But still, kind of wacky. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, anyway. Oh my god. These fucking sinuses are awful. Oh my god. I can't breathe at all. It's so bad. You know what? Fucking hell. I can't breathe for shit right now. Oh, fuck. Turn the fan on. I turned the AC on. Not that it's actually gonna fucking help, but I turned the AC on. And it's not that it's gonna fucking help at all though, but like, fuck, man. Oh my god. It is so bad right now. All good for the story for the weekend to make some asset for myself that I keep procrastinating on. Oh, okay. It's so fucking bad. Like, I feel like if I start coughing because of how hard it is to breathe through my nose. Do you have any medications to help? I do. I just took some Claritin. Oh, fuck. It's so fucking bad. Oh, fuck. Oh, God. Not what I was expecting. Don't die. Just gonna wipe that off real quick. I'm good. Also, Bob, thank you for the raid. Oh. Hi, Raiders. I am doing MCS. Bob, how are you, honey? I hope you're having a good one. Hey mods, can you shout out Bob for me, please? Oh God, are you okay, Flamie? Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. The allergies are. The allergies get so bad for me that I start coughing up, and like this is kind of why I hate living in New Mexico, because I don't know what it is about New Mexico and their pollen, but when it starts flaring up like this, I start like gagging and throwing up and coughing, and it's so bad. So now what? I would have to breathe through my fucking nose now, or my mouth, because I can't breathe. It's rough, chat. It's rough. I need to get that out if you haven't checked that out yet. I think you have hay fever. I think that's what it is. I think it's hay fever actually. It's bad. Did you almost puke? I didn't just almost. let's just say it was very frothy, okay? Let's just say it was frothy puke. That's why I have paper towels here. I wiped it off. We're fine. I will take out the trash here during a BRB. Fucking Christ. Yeah, no, you think desert would be less pollen? No, actually, I'll tell you why. The area I live in is like farmland desert. There's a big difference between like desert and then like farmland desert. Farmland desert, that's when all the fucking like farmers and shit come in and they start like growing their crops and shit. And it's that time of the year, right? Where all the crops are like in full bloom and like they're actually pollinating like crazy right now. So, because I've been outside quite a lot today, it's just really bad. If I'm gonna be honest. Good evening, Zari. For us, the crops up north are at their end. Yeah, no, the crops over here, they're about to get pulled, and I have full belief that whatever they're using in their fertilizer is what's getting me. Also, it doesn't help that like the area that I have to drive through is like oil field hell, which is, you know, fucking great if you like carcinogenics in your fucking lungs, you know? So oh, and by the way, the town that I'm moving to for work is a oil field town. Yay! Carcinogenics, my favorite. You know what? It's still better. It's somehow still fucking better than being here in Oswell. I will give it that. Change of pace. I hope you're doing well, Flumes, and happy to see you again. Thank you. I'm doing all right. I'm just kind of here, you know. I'm always here. Hey. Contaminants. Yeah, it doesn't help also that I work in an area that disposes nuclear waste. You know, actually, fun fact, I can't even misinterpret that, because the thing is I get a quarterly report or annual report on how much radiation I've gotten, which, spoilers, will probably not be a lot, considering like I won't actually be going underground quite a lot, apparently. Like, apparently in my job I'm not required to always be underground, which is great because you know, I went down to the salt shaft today, through the salt shaft and the waste shaft today, and I went down to the mines, and you know, I'm not gonna say I was claustrophobic, but it smelled very salty. And gee, I wonder why. It's a salt flat. But it was an interesting experience. I did get to see a lot down there. And the thing is that like, how do I explain this? The area that I work in, I would have dared you to lick a wall. No, chat, trust me, no, it's not that type of salt. And even then, like, this place, I want to say a decade ago, and it's public knowledge, so I could talk about it, had a release, right? This place had a release about a decade ago due to an exothermic reaction in one of the containers. And like half of the fucking mine is closed off due to radiation. So radiation contamination. So probably not a good idea to do that. While the rest of the mine is safe, like there's certain parts where it's like, okay, you can't really go there. And I'm not a rad worker, so I couldn't go there. A lot of it is safe. I talked to my boss about it today after going down there, and he's like, yeah, you're probably not gonna get what was it, like 100 rams or millirems? Like, because that's like the limits for DOE and like their contractors. So if you're a non-rad worker, the limits that the government will allow you to get a year is 100 millirems, which is like, chat, I'm gonna tell you right now, 100 millirems is not a lot. It's really like, you're not gonna get cancer because of that. You're not gonna die either. It's very minimal, but the thing is it's like, a lot of the waste that is down there, like you can actually like not open the container and touch, but like you could like go to the barrels and touch the barrels, right? It's interesting because like, you know, all your life you've been taught that like, yeah, all radiation is bad, and then like you work in an area and it's like, yeah, okay, radiation bad, but like the fuck? What's going on? Why are people adding me? Oh, okay. Oh, radiation equals spicy air. You know what? You're a bunch of spicy air, chat. You're my spicy air. Also, hi, Mom. I see you lurking. Hope you're having a wonderful night, Mama. It's interesting because like, oh, okay, so a lot of what we've been taught, right, is like, oh, radiation bad, and it is, trust me, it's still very bad. You don't want to go to like, you know, you don't want to go to a thing that's like emitting gamma rays, fucking no. But radiation is bad when it's transported via dust. No, radiation is bad, period, but there's a caveat with it, right? So this is gonna sound kind of ironic, but here, let me give you a demonstration. Let me give you a demonstration in my underwear, no less. Yeah, I know. Here. All right. In my underwear, no less. Hey, how's it going? Anyway, so let's just say this is a drum, right? This drum is filled with transuranic waste, also known as true waste. By the way, disclaimer, this is not confidential information. You can look this up. This is public information, crucial public information, by the way. So this is not classified information. You can literally go look this up. Say this container is filled with like transuranic waste. Like, let's say it's products that were like, oh, I don't know, used to process nuclear material for like power plants, weapons, yada yada yada, right? So if there is like if it's alpha and beta particles, which by the way is most radiation, if that's what it is, guess what? I can literally grab this and touch it. I can touch it. Technically, I can sit on it, but I shouldn't because that is bad. You don't sit on one of these barrels ever, but you could, but you shouldn't. But you could touch it with like actual contact. It's called contact waste. But the moment you open one of these up, you're subjected to alpha and beta. Now, gamma is a different story, right? Alpha. All right. Fuck. Here. Alpha cannot get through a piece of paper. Beta cannot get through your fucking skin. Gamma could literally go through this wall, this door, and then some. Okay. So I literally could go if I wanted to. Go to one of those barrels, pick it up or touch it, and I'd be perfectly fine. Yeah, I'd get like maybe a dose or two, but like I'd be fine. But the point being is, nice thighs, chat. Oh my fucking god. But like, thank God I don't have to deal with the radiation part. I don't have to deal with being a rad worker, right? I still would have to go down there, but I wouldn't have to like process or handle waste. With that being said, I talked to my boss about it, and he's like saying, yeah, you probably contract like maybe 40 milligrams, which is not really a lot. I mean, I think a banana is what, like 14 milligrams. Oh yeah, by the way, your bananas are radioactive. Or better yet, the amount that I'd be contracting down there is significantly less than your fucking, here. You know, sometimes I make committed bad decisions, and like, maybe I'm a ditz, or maybe I'm an Actolina. Yeah, there we go, got it. Your fire alarm emits more radiation than what I would contract being down in the underground. Fun fact. Yeah, your fire alarm has a radioactive material. It's called americium. So, you ever heard of the Nuclear Boy Scout? There's a kid not too long ago who collected a fuck ton of these and made a homestead nuclear reactor out of like all of these, just these alone. Now the thing is I'm holding a fire alarm and it's emitting probably fuck, I want to say 100, maybe 200 nanorems per second of alpha and beta radiation. But much like that, I can actually hold this, right? I can hold this knowing that, okay, alpha beta particles can't get into me, but the gamma will definitely fucking get to me. Thankfully, americium doesn't emit gamma, from what I've been told, so yeah. Oh, I do have a quick question. Clean your alarm, manual periodic chip, americium. It's about 0.78 grams of americium, 231. So yeah. That was the big, that was the big, just like Roshma always want to say, if you always say about a banana, if you ate 40,000 bananas, you will die by radioactive poisoning. Yeah, no, it is, he's right. That is actually true. Yeah. So, I always forget how much radiation has become a part of our lives. What if I told you that, You never actually, like, the day you were born, you were exposed to radiation. Now, I don't want to scare people. I don't want to scare people, but hey chat, you ever heard of a fucking gas called radon? You ever heard of like terrestrial radiation? You ever heard of that? You ever heard of terrestrial radiation? You ever heard of radon? Well, I hate to be the bearer of bad news. Let me start with the terrestrial radiation. Terrestrial radiation is the natural background radiation of our planet. And some areas have it more condensed than others, right? The area that I live has it pretty fucking condensed. Because again, New Mexico, it's the, you know, you have all these fucking nuclear facilities in New Mexico, and then you have like where I work. And then like you have you have the weapons development companies like Raytheon and Sandia that like are here, right? But then you have like your hospitals emit some level of radiation. You know, the ground that you're walking on has a level of radiation, right? You are constantly being bombarded to radiation. To say if you haven't heard this before, space is filled with radiation, right? So you're always constantly being bombarded by it. Now let me tell you about radon, and this is gonna scare you. Radon is a radioactive gas that is colorless, odorless, and it's everywhere. Now, people who have swamp coolers in your house, you guys are susceptible to less of it. Us with AC, however, we're at higher risk for radon poisoning. Now, if you ever see those commercials about how like radon is like, hey, did you know that you should probably call someone to do a test on radon? Here's what they don't tell you. They can't do anything about it. So if you have a basement and you're positive for radon, I have bad news for you. You might want to get tested yearly. See if you have like some form of cancer. It's in the ground. It comes up from the ground. Radon comes from the ground, right? So, yeah, no, radon scares me a lot, Flamie. Yeah. So, next time, just remember, if you have a central air unit type house like I do, you're at greater risk for having a buildup of radon in your home. So, remember, chat, when you're dreaming about this, when you're dreaming about this, don't forget that, radon is sleeping with you, and it's in your lungs and your bloodstream. That's why whenever they do lab work, they check for your radioactivity. It literally is just radon. So when you're thinking about these, remember that you know, you're breathing in a traces amounts of radon, and you're slowly seeping some level of radiation in your life. Happy Halloween. Anyway, just eat the radon. Simple solution. You know, I had a guy as like a joke say that in like my in our training today when we were doing like nuclear safety protocols, right? In the event of another release, they have to do it, right? They have to like train us on this. And the guy jokingly said, "Okay, but what if I wanted to eat the transuranic waste?" And the fucking HR lady that was training us looked at the guy and wanted to throw something at him. Cause here, I want to show you something. Here, I'm gonna show you what this place looks like. Now, chat, this is no fucking secret, okay? I work at a nuclear waste processing plant, okay? This is public knowledge. You can literally, like, find out where this place is. And I'm gonna show you the video real quick because it is public knowledge and people can look it up. Oh, fuck. You're never alone. Radon's always keeping you company. Remember, chat, it's with you everywhere. Okay. Coolest fucking jobs that I can think of. Oh, dude, so far I'm loving this job. I'm in IT and cybersecurity over there, so it's like, for me, it's like, this is the fucking neatest job. You tell like young me about a decade ago, who was like obsessed with radiology. Also, I still am obsessed with radiology. That I was going to work in the place that I wanted to like visit when I was a kid. Little old me would actually shit her pants, like even more so. Like, she would hyper shit herself. Here, is this the one? I think it's this one. I believe it's this one.
And at the DOE's Carlsbad field.
Yeah, it's this one. So first off, chat, I'm okay with saying where I work because literally y'all can fucking look up where I work. It's not that big of a secret. I am a federal so for context, I am in fact a federal employee. I work with the Department of Energy. There we go. We got that fucking elephant out of the room. So by default, I am a public figure, whether I was a streamer or not, just by being a federal employee. Thoughts on all those wacky nuclear semiotics concepts? I'm gonna be honest. I think it's interesting. Uh-oh. Ooh. Uh-oh. Oh shit, the stream is dying. Wow, the moment I talk about this, I literally get killed. Hold on. We good? Mods, am I good? Am I good? Mods? Hello? Am I good? Hold on, let's find out. Yeah, I'm good. Okay. So once again, disclaimer, this is public knowledge. This is unclassified information. This is public knowledge. You can literally look this up anywhere. This is literally on YouTube. Okay. Full disclaimer. Full disclaimer. This is unclassified. I can work here. I can talk about this. This is educational. Okay, this is educational, and you could literally go watch this video on YouTube if you're curious. So, with that being said, though, before I, you know, yeah, it's no, like I said, chat, it's no big secret that I am a federal employee. Like, I kind of have to disclose that, believe it or not. I actually have to disclose that I am a federal employee because there is the potential, according to my my OFI, there is or OIF, that there is the potential that when they have to do my clearance review, that they look through my content, right? They do. They go through my content and they look through it, like everything, just to make sure, because they know I stream, right? They know I stream, and like they know what I do. Like, chat, I'm gonna tell you right now, in order to get my clearance, I had to have my phone get looked through. So they know I stream. So one of the things that is like a stipulation is whenever I talk about material like this, I have to do it in good light of the government. and I also have to do it in good light of as an educational thing, right? So they'll get a kick out of the clips. I had one of them ask me about that, and they told me that they asked me about that, and they asked her, are you okay? And I'm like, you know, it pays the bills. But anyway, it's one of those things. It's of good vein, and it is honest, true, and factual, and it has to be unclassified information, and it has to be in an educational sense, right? So it's those things that I can do, right? And even then, if there was anything else that I had to talk about, I'd have to actually go talk to them and be like, hey, can I talk? What can I talk about? What can I not talk about? And then they approve what I can talk about. But this is different. You can look this shit up, and you can fucking. This is public knowledge. So I'm kind of okay with talking about this. This is like not really that big of a deal, you know? All right. Oh yeah.
Hello, I am Nicole Nelson-Jean, Associate Principal Deputy Assistant Secretary.
We're just gonna speed through this.
Nuclear weapons from decades of nuclear weapons development and government-sponsored nuclear energy research. When EM was first established in 1989.
Oh yeah, by the way, I should probably clarify, it literally is the Department of Energy's fucking YouTube channel. You could literally go and watch this clip yourself. I have to disclaim that because it's like, no, this is public knowledge. I have to be really careful.
It was responsible for the cleanup of 107 sites in 35 states. Today, 16 sites remain, including the Waste Isolation Pilot Plant, or WIP, in southeastern New Mexico. Closing of Defense Generated Department's cleanup plans. The facility outside Carlsbad, New Mexico, is the nation's only deep geological radioactive waste repository permanently disposing
They'll get a kick out of the clips.
Generated transuranic or true waste. 2,150 feet underground.
So, remember when I was talking about like contact waste and shit? This guy is like driving this in the background. All right, he's driving this. Again, I can talk about this. He's driving this sideways, right? And the reason is because that's all contact waste. Like I said, remember when I said you could literally go and touch that? Like the canisters themselves? You probably shouldn't, but you could. By the way, this is the underground.
And the facility was constructed during the 1980s. Testing in the remote desert of southeastern New Mexico, scientists determined that 250 million years earlier, evaporation cycles of the ancient Permian Sea had left a 2,000-foot thick salt bed.
J-Man.
Congress authorized WIP in 1979.
I would be wearing a suit. Honestly, chat, unless you're a rad worker, you wouldn't be you wouldn't even be near this shit. Like, when I went down there, the place is so fucking huge that you really wouldn't be near it unless you saw the signs.
And the facility was constructed during the 1980s. The 1992 Land Withdrawal Act limited WIP to defense-generated true waste. WIP received its first true waste shipment.
So, not the point that I wanted to make.
Millions of dollars in contracts have also been awarded for 15 general plant projects.
So there is an area here that I wanted to show y'all. So why? Hey chat, you want me to tell you why? Oh wait, is this the site that's gonna be filled with salt once it's full? Boom. Yes, it is, local ginger. It very much is. So why, chat? Why do you think it's salt? Why do they choose salt flats? Salt, and salt with a little zing to it. The slat pit. So the reason why they chose salt is a liquid. It is a liquidic type of mineral. It wants to collapse in its so it gets absorbed. Yes, but it's a liquidic type of mineral, and what it is it likes to collapse on itself.
Safe methods to isolate radioactive defense waste to protect human health and the environment. They determined that deep natural salt beds offered an ideal medium for the permanent disposal of waste that would remain radioactive for thousands of years.
So if you were on Tay's stream the other night when I was fucking around with her, you probably would have known that I had mentioned that plutonium has half-life of 7 half-lives, right? Plutonium's half-life is about 24,000 years. And in order to go through one half-life, you have to go through 7 of them. Or like, I think it's like 7 cycles, right? Chat, in order for plutonium to be stable, or in order for it to be like safe enough to at least be around, that shit's gonna be underneath there for about a total of 175,000 years. $175,000 years. And you wonder why. And you wonder why. People shit the bed whenever we talk about, when people talk about nuclear war and shit, right? Not that bad considering other elements half-lives. Yeah, isn't there like one where it's like, well, isn't there like one true that's like true element that's like fucking like a million fucking years before it stabilizes? Yeah, it's there's one that's like really fucking bad.
Testing in DOE's operations.
So again, all this is public knowledge. I can show you this. You can literally go watch this video. All of these containers, okay, and I actually went out there. All of these containers are contact waste, okay? Like I said, you could literally go to these and go fucking touch them. You shouldn't. And if I remember correctly, if this is the hole that I think it is, you couldn't go in there anyway because it's locked off. Because anytime they fill one of these holes up, they seal it. Like they fucking seal it shut. That section's done. And then we move on, right? 238 uranium 238 is 4 million years, right? Yeah, it's a lot. It's pretty heavy. But if I remember correctly, okay, and I don't know, will they talk about it? I don't think I can talk about this. Never mind. There's a specific part of this that I can't talk about, and I gotta be careful because it's like there is one part of it that it's just like, hey, you can't talk about this piece, and I'm not gonna talk about it, but I gotta be careful.
As outlined by the congressionally mandated Land Withdrawal Act.
Spooky dookie uranium.
Of the original 8 panels.
Okay, so they do talk about, okay. So I can talk about it. All right. So I want to show you something. Chat. So I can talk about it. All right, cool. It's this part I can't really talk about. It's this part I can talk about, and then there's more of it down here, but my small brain, I can't understand. Oh, it's okay. All I could say is all of this is waste, right? This area here and this area here is contaminant. It's contaminant, so yeah, just skip it. Oh, I'm not gonna talk about what they conduct over here. Don't worry about it. It's pretty simple. But it's nerd shit. Let's just put it that way. But this stuff here, is all waste. Chat, all of this is waste that has been generated by us creating weapons, power plants, defense. These are things that are like, it's not like the rods. Like, yes, there are technically like remote handled waste, which is a whole fucking rabbit hole. But like, you know, they, like, if I remember correctly, it's like they drill into the fucking wall and they seal the wall with it in it. But all of that is like shit from handling nuclear material. It's fascinating. I obsess this shit. It is actually fucking crazy. Again, when I went down here, I was like, whoa, holy fuck. I'm just pushing your luck. It's getting late for you? Of course. I was just like, whoa, dude. Holy shit. Yeah, it is such a fun fucking place. I actually kind of enjoy working here. It is a lot of fun. It really is. I enjoy it. I know for a lot of people you're probably like, wait. Howdy folks, why aren't y'all talking about radioactive waste management? Yeah, what's up, Madam Durgle? We just talking about my job.
Only permanent wastes are
Permanent waste. Yeah, that's the stream in a nutshell. You could say the stream's radioactive. Anyway. Again, in some of these instances, also, JG, thank you for the follow. Welcome to hell. Learning is fun. Learning is fun. I enjoy learning. It's why I enjoy my job. I like my job as a SOC and IT, because at least I have the ability to learn constantly. And then you work in a place like that. Oh, it's fantastic. I love it. Nancy! Oh, thank you. Thank you, honey. Welcome. Welcome. Thank you for the tier 1. Mwah! Thank you. You work at a waste management facility. I do. So I talked about earlier, federal employee. I am a federal employee. So, important question, do y'all have a union? No. I mean, there is, I think there is one for contractors, but not for government employees. Well, government employees were not allowed to unionize. I mean, really, there's no point for us to unionize. Zoe referred me. You seem very lovely and squishy, perfect pillow glow. Well, thank you. But yeah, we're not allowed to unionize. There's really no point in doing it, but we're pretty well taken care of. I wouldn't honestly think about it myself because we are pretty well taken care of. Stretch. All right, give me a minute. Let me work on this a little bit. Yeah, I have no qualms talking about my job. I'm very passionate about my love for radiology, and so for me, it's like, dude, this is like amazing. I love. It's like, it's not like dealing with like nuclear material directly, but it is like as close as I can fucking get, and I fucking love it. It's great. it makes me very happy, and the money's good too. Anyway, hey Lily, how's it going? I haven't seen you in a minute. Mods, can you shout out Lily, please? Since she's a big goober. That's good at least. Yeah, like, again, I have no real bad qualms with my job. I fucking love my job. I think probably one of the most fun jobs I've had so far. I wanted to poke in trying to get the energy to be around my friend's stream. Well, I mean, you're doing a lot more than others. So props to you, honey. Nah, I'm kidding. Thank you, Lily. I appreciate it. And everybody else who comes in and says hi, thank you. But yeah, mods, can you... Thank you, Aqua. You're awesome. But yeah, no, I fucking love my job. It's great. Again, I really have... I gotta have disclaimers up the ass. As a climate change hater, I think nuclear power is a better energy source. That is a trap, and I'm not going to talk about that, but I'm not going to talk about that. That is a trap and a half, but I will say this. I will engage in this. Nuclear is definitely cleaner. It is a lot cleaner than our current conventional energy sources. It's just understanding that people need to be more educated on and needing to have the right type of people handling it. That is the key component, right? That's always the key component. Education and qualifications, right? I wouldn't want a McDonald's employee handling a nuclear reactor that could potentially go off in a matter of fucking seconds with the wrong fucking control rod going into it at the wrong time, right? Causing a huge fucking meltdown. Like, I wouldn't want that. I want someone who is qualified to do that job, right? So, I mean, it's like anything. It's a complicated situation, right? It's complicated mess, and you know, there are a lot of nuances and a lot of technicalities here and there, but that's half the fun, right? The difference between what I do in the IT cybersecurity field of it all versus what I showed you is I don't directly deal with that stuff directly. I get to witness it on the sidelines and be a part of it on the sidelines. But I do have the privilege and the pleasure of being able to be a part of something that is super significant to history. So I can't complain. I honestly really can't. I'm fucking, like I said, if young me had found out that I was working here, fuck. Oh, no, I didn't mean to deny that. Oh, fuck. I did not mean to deny that. Fuck. I did not mean to. Well, never mind. Fuck. Alright, well, sorry, local ginger. I didn't mean to fucking deny that. I actually agree with that sentiment. I just could not read for some reason. See, this is why you don't want me handling fucking nuclear material. That's why you don't want me handling nuclear material. I can't fucking read. Anyway. Hey, Stepsy, bro. What's up? Is your skin squirting or cream? I don't know. If you give it a squeeze, you might find out. You think that there might be some marshmallow in there? A little bit of... I honestly feel like if I were to, like, if you, like, squeeze me, I think, like, toothpaste would come out. Am I right to center again? I, unfortunately, do not have the ability right now to unblock it. What I will say is Russians... anything with the Russians, probably you should just avoid. Not you, I meant your Minecraft skin. Oh, you mean this? I don't know. I don't know. You think some Colgate comes out? Nah, it's some Aquafresh. Or no, what's that brand that I use? Because I use some fucking bougie shit. Like some fucking really dumb shit, like some $8 bottled like toothpaste that I actually really like. Moon. It's like some charcoal infused toothpaste. It's actually really good. Moon is actually really good. I enjoy it. It does its job.
The bigger the
Figure, the better I like her, the better I like her, the better I feed her, the better I feed her, the bigger the figure, the bigger the figure, the more I can love. Oh, you fancy? No, I'm not fancy, chat. I just... My family, okay, and I've talked about this before, but my family grew up a specific way. In a specific environment, in a specific way, right? Again, it all stems back from the idea that the government has taken care of my family very well when we work within it. So I take a little bit of enjoyment when I am working and I get paid to do what I do. And I, like anything, you treat yourself, right? So my family has always taught me one thing. There are 3 things you don't go cheap on: food, a bed, and your hygiene, right? Your food and bed and hygiene. Home is home. It doesn't matter if it's like a shithole or if it's like a fucking 7-bedroom mansion. When you walk into that house or you walk into your place and you open that door, that is your place. That is your domicile, right? But it's how well you take care of it, right? But like anything, it's how well you take care of it, and it's how well you take care of yourself, right? Like, I will never cheap out on food. I will never cheap out on food. I will never cheap out on a bed, and I will never cheap out on hygiene stuff. I'm just not that type of woman. I wouldn't do it, all right? Chernobyl was also steeped in some Soviet secrecy and bureaucratic bullshit. Well, that's the thing. Going back to that conversation, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna probably move on from that conversation just a little bit because I really just wanted to educate people on what it is that I do or what my job does. But because I thought it was interesting and I thought chat would enjoy it. And I think you guys do kind of enjoy it from what it looked like. You did find it interesting, right? I know. Fucking wow, Flamie, you're teaching your chat what you do, what your job does, but it's like, yeah, I think it's interesting. Of course I'm gonna share it, you know. With the whole Chernobyl thing, right? That situation was such a freak fucking accident. When it comes to incompetency, I'm a firm believer that situation could have been solely avoided if the USSR actually gave a shit. And I mean gave a shit, actually gave a shit about the quality of what it's offering to its people. It could have easily been avoided, right? You know, I think the best example of this is there is a reason why a lot of our ships are like really old, but they're still intact, they're still functional, and they don't break down, right? Pretty quick. Whereas you have certain countries who build certain ships, like hundreds, if not like tens of hundreds of them, and immediately they fucking break down, or they are, they sink, or they're just really fucking bad. They're poorly made, right? You know who I'm talking about? I don't need to go into detail about it. We all know what I'm talking about. But yeah, like, there is a reason why, again, I'm not really big on America and the military industrial complex. Being an army brat, it has treated me well, but I am also very, very, very much not a big fan of it myself. Very much not. Quality over quantity. Exactly. Corruption is a hell of a way to stagnation. Well, I mean, it could be worse. We could be China. We could be throwing water in our fucking missiles instead of fuel. Because fuel is more expensive. And you could sell for fuel. Oh, and just to like blacklist this VOD from China specifically. Tiananmen Square 1984, Tiananmen Square 1984, Tiananmen Square 1984, Hong Kong, Winnie the Pooh, and what's the other one that gets fucking fucking blacklisted from the Great Firewall? Vote the People's Republic, Communist People's Republic Party out. This is why China, Russia, and North Korea doesn't scare me. There's a reason why I'm not really worried about it myself. I will tell you right now, the briefings that I got when I did get them in my last job, I'm not really worried. I'm really not. I'm more worried about internal affairs than I am external. And you know, that's to say I'm not gonna go into politics all too much, but we all know where I stand on that shit. If you don't, I'm center left. I'm more, actually, I'd argue and say nowadays I'm actually more left-leaning than I have ever been, right? And yeah, a lot of it tends to come from the fact that I am a trans woman, and I tend to have a lot more empathy for people around me, right? So, I mean, naturally, I'm like, yeah, I tend to be more left-leaning. Whereas if before, like maybe a year or two ago, I probably would have said, oh, no, I'm more center, I'm more of a skeptic, or more center of right. But no, I'm definitely left-leaning, hands down. Like over time, I have accepted the fact that, like, yeah, like there is a level of truth being a trans woman and you being more left-leaning than anything else. I like, it is mind-boggling how you can be, you know, a fucking idiot, basically, and think that the things that certain groups of people say is completely okay. But if anything, you know, again, there are certain things that you will not catch me talking about on this channel. because they're very touchy, right? And for better or for worse. For case in point, current affairs, war with the wars. And that's just simply because I don't really have an opinion, and I shouldn't, because I am a streamer. And as a streamer, I'm not here to give my opinion on affairs that I have no real part or say in talking about. So it is in my best interest to entertain, right? It's not in my interest to provide my 2 cents on a situation that, well, frankly, I could make a lot of money doing, right? I could make a lot of fuck ton of money talking about, I could pull a Hassan, right? I could pull a Hassan, or I could pull an Asmon. Granted, I really don't want to pull an Asmon. That would be fucking horrendous. And I really don't want to pull a Hassan either. Or I could pull a Destiny, right? But, you know, I'm a streamer at the end of the day. I'm not a debater. I'm not a politician. I'm not a fucking psycho. I am a streamer. And I know my place in these things. And my place in these things is, it's really simple. I am here to provide entertainment. I'm not here to provide my 2 cents on things that I don't understand and not are willing not to understand, right? So, I mean, that's kind of where I stand on it. With that being said, you know, shit sucks right now, and it's why I always say I'm here as an escape for people. Right? I'm not here to make your life a living hell. I'm not here to remind you that the world is fucked and that you should feel terrible because it is fucked. I'm here to tell you, you know what? It's okay. It's okay. The world is fucky. I know. So have a seat. Sit on onto your big sis's lap and eat your fucking cookies and watch me play some fucking video games. Because at the end of the day, world is a fuck. Millions of dying. 1984. World is a fuck. And you know, I said it in my my suicide statement when I was talking about it. Life is fleeting. Okay, enjoy life for what it is, right? And you know, I'm a firm believer of that. You know, I've always made the joke, but and it really isn't a joke. But you know, if the bombs were to fall, I know I lived a good life. And at the end of the day, I go up on my roof, and if I get ionized, that's so be it. If I don't, all right, well, I guess I won the lottery. The worst lottery ever. But yeah, that's anything, yeah. Oh, I mean, Mr. Fan, the world's been fucked for a long time. I thought there's always good things out there. Yeah, chat. That's why I don't really get bogged into the fucking nuances. Even as a federal employee, I don't really get bogged into the nuances. Case in point, I literally just spent like a good 30 minutes talking about what my job does, and I'm very passionate about radiology, like nuclear shit, right? Much like how I'm passionate about cybersecurity and like IT and like computers and shit, right? And streaming, right? These are things I'm passionate about. I don't bog myself. I try not to bog myself down with the nuances anymore. It's too much. And ultimately, it's just not good for your mental health. It really isn't. So, I mean, you know what? Hey. World's burning, sit back, relax, and enjoy the chaos. Yeah, the world's burning. The world is burning. We live in New Zealand, far away from the fire. Oh, you live over in fucking New Zealand, eh? Nah, you New Zealanders have a are a special type of fucked, aren't ya? Yeah, I'm a bloody Kiwi, mate. Ah, you're a fucking Kiwi, huh? Yeah, you know, you guys are a special type of fucked, because when the world ends, you're gonna be like the last one of the last bastions of humanity, of like modern humanity. And the only thing that's really stopping you from like tearing each other apart is the rich people that are living in your fucking country. Our rich people will be living in your country, and you guys are gonna have a special type of fucked. Could be worse. We could be Aussies. They get it worse than us. Well, I mean, I always said, like, I think I've said it in a watch party, but like, Aussies are what we are to Canadians, right? So like, if we're like Canadian, if we're like Canada's fucking like really shitty fucking brother, or really shitty sister, Aussie is like New Zealand's like really special needs type like brother, right? And I'm saying that nicely. Look, guys, look, I'm gonna be honest, all right? I'm gonna do the stretch here in a minute. I haven't forgotten. I'm gonna be honest, okay? I'm gonna be honest. I've been to Australia. I know. Okay, you guys are a very special case. I have family who owns a winery down there over in New South Wales. So I I love that. I'm gonna use that for my Aussie cousins. Do it. Fucking do it. Anytime I visit my aunt down in like Australia, it's always fucking hilarious. It's hilarious. Because they look at you and they think, oh, you're a fucking American, eh? And I'm like, yeah, I'm a fucking American. What about it? Oh, did you give us that new sub? And I'm like, I didn't give you that sub. I paid for it, but I didn't give it to you. Give it back. A lot of the time they get really mad when we go down there because Americans have this connotation of being like dickheads, you know? Which is, you know, absolutely true. We're fucking horrendous. We're evil, right? We're fucking horrendous. But that's what we call a joke. I'm gaslighting. But what's funny is anytime I went down there, they could just tell you're an American just by like how you walk, right? I don't know what it is, but Australians have this fucking weird fucking thing where they could tell who you are and how you operate just by how you walk. And I get pulled aside and I'm like, oh, you're a fucking American, huh? And I'm like, yeah, I'm a fucking American. What of it? My favorite thing is when they think that the cheeseburger jokes actually work on me and they call my beer piss. And I look at them and I'm like, yeah, I like eating fucking cheeseburgers. I like getting fat off those greasy, sloppy shits. And trust me, I know American beer is piss water. Why do you think I drink German craft? Anyway. Aussies are pretty bad with their fucking their Yank jokes because it's, at least with their Yank jokes aren't like Canadian Yank jokes where, those type of jokes are not that creative. Like, they're really not that fucking creative, guys. Come on, be a little more creative, okay? Trust me, we've heard it all at this point. Oh, fucking Christ. We really have. My favorite thing about Ozzy's Red is whenever they have the gall to make, like, a show or something, and the first thing that they ask is, did the Americans do it? And can we do it like the Americans? Because their media conglomerates look at us and think, yeah, they make a fuck ton of money making the shit that they make. Little do they know, Hollywood is fucking garbage. You have a better chance taking a YouTuber from your country and making something from them. No, I'm dead serious. I'm dead fucking serious. You have a better fucking chance. I didn't think I'd see the panties. Yeah, welcome to my world. Anyway, I didn't think I was gonna show panties. I just forgot to put pants on. It's because they live, hold on. Hold on. It's because they live on the other side of the world and they walk funny because they have to be attached to the ground so they don't fall off. I thought it was they walked funny because they constantly get chased by fucking emus. Yeah, I've heard of the fucking emu war. Y'all's fucking emu war. I mean, granted, we have a few of those ourselves. We literally fought an entire species of bison. Oh, and we literally fought wolves and made them extinct. And then we reintroduced them because we felt bad. True story, look it up. Emu war turns out machine guns don't work. The difference is you won. You know what my favorite thing about America is? So whenever there's like, so if you've ever been on a highway before, right? You'll know that like, you really can't drive off and just go off to the sunset into the desert or like into the fields, right? There are fences, right? And these fences, it's funny because you would think that that's just private land, right? That's just private land. All of that is private land or government land or whatnot or military land. No, not all of it is, funny enough. And what that is about is it's to prevent, allegedly, it's supposed to prevent elk and like deer and bears and coyotes and shit. It's supposed to prevent them. Now, I don't know if you've seen these fences, but they're like, chat, they're probably about, like, I'm 6'2", right? I'm 6'2". These fences probably go like right here, like right underneath my titty. So like, hypothetically, oh, and they're all made of barbed wire. They're all fucking made of, they're literally made out of wire. You could literally walk over these things if you wanted to. It is fucking hilarious. It's actually hilarious. So I always find it funny whenever I drive late at night, when I drive late at night to go to work. Because I wake up at 3 in the morning to get to work, right? And so I always find it funny that anytime I see these fucking deer or like these caribou and shit, like fucking hop over this fucking fence and just start running. Like, and then the real kicker is it's like the foxes and shit. They'll just scurry under it. Like, they don't give a shit. Yeah, Americans and Canadians are way better at making animals go extinct. Yeah, wasn't it you guys up north that made the dodo go extinct? Like, we're pretty good at making like animals go away. We're also good at bringing them back. You guys still haven't figured out how to bring back the fucking dodo. The fuck is wrong with you? Bring back the bird. We know you guys have some fucking eggs or like some shit. Like, bring them back. Do it. I'm working on it. You better be fucking working on it. Bring back the fucking the funny flightless bird. This is why I'm getting a major in environmental science. So it's funny you mentioned that. I have a friend who got stationed, who got put into Antarctica, right? So when I was at NYU, a buddy of mine took environmental science, and he is actually currently in Antarctica right now. And one of the things that he and his team are studying is, everybody knows how like fossils work, right? Well, frozen fossils are when the body doesn't, it's so cold, the body doesn't decompose and it freezes, right? And it leaves a husk. You probably heard of the term super hyperthermia. So what they're doing is allegedly, and he's like, this is all hypothetical, but what they're doing, like Siberia, yeah, exactly, Sabi, yeah. What they're doing is they're looking for mammoth carcasses, or like carcasses of Ice Age era specific animals. And the idea is that they want to bring these animals back to life, because a lot of these animals, their DNA hasn't broken down yet because it is frozen. And what they're doing is they're doing, it's kind of like some Jurassic Park level shit, right? Where they're trying to find the closest like relative to these prehistoric species, and they're gonna like basically genetically clone them and bring them back, or like genetically alter these species to bring them back from being extinct. Really cool shit, right? And one of the theories was that like, oh well, if we bring these back, we're gonna put them in places like Siberia and like environments that they can thrive, like without disturbing the environment, right? So like mammoths and saber-tooths, fucking Siberia, right? And the Arctic and like northern Russia and Sweden and these areas. Dodos is another one that they could bring back. Literally North America. The idea is like we're basically giving prehistoric species that weren't given a chance, right? Tasmanian devil or Tasmanian tiger, right? So it's like they're looking for ways to bring species back from extinction, which is interesting. I think that's, much like the nuclear shit, really fucking interesting. But they're looking into it, and they think that that it is very possible to do it. No, not saber-tooths. They're native to southern US and northern Southern America. They die in Siberia. Okay, fair enough. But you get what I mean. Like, the idea is to put them in correlation to their environment and what they could prey on, right? What they could prey or become predator to, right? The idea is to have them flourish. And, like, it wouldn't be shit like Triassic shit, like 65 million years ago, you know, we're gonna fucking have stegosauruses and shit. No, we're not. No, first off, no. Second off, have you learned anything from Jurassic Park? Because if not, no. But yeah, no, that is the whole idea. Like that's the theory, that they could use prehistoric DNA take the closest ancestor that we have. Like I think for the mammoth, it's like, and the fucking environmental scientists or the genetics, the people who study genetics can correct me, but I feel like it's the African or it's the Indian elephant that's the closest relative to mammoths, if I remember correctly. The Indian elephant is close. Okay, yeah. So it's the Indian elephant that's the closest. So the idea is that they take the genetic DNA of Indian elephant sperm. They insert, like, this is really dumbing it down. And he had to dumb it down for me because he's like, you know, hey, you might be like, in your field you might be pretty clever, but in my field you're a fucking moron. But the idea is like, you take this ancient DNA and you write it into the genetic code and you throw that genetic code into the sperm and then you inseminate an egg, right? With that genetic code. And the idea is that like, it's supposed to like work as normal. Again, he's right. My buddy is right. Where I'm very clever in my field, I'm a fucking idiot in this shit. In his shit. So it's like, he has a really good point when he sits there and tells me, yeah, that, like, dude, it's gonna be hard to explain to you what it is I'm actually doing. He's like, half the time, I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing. They use DNA from the mammoth with the egg of the Indian elephant. Yep, there you go. We can't even bring back dinosaurs. They literally cannot survive in the current climate and oxygen. Yeah, don't they need like more oxygen? Like because of their gigantism, they have to have more like oxygen. That's one thing that I don't. Again, I hate to break the fantasy for like people, right? But your guys' funny giantess fetish doesn't work in real life. Literally, there would not be enough oxygen for them to like actually survive. Oh, and not to mention, blood flow doesn't work like that. Like your body. Okay, I guess the best way to explain this is if you had a giant penis, okay? Square cube law. Exactly. All right, let me explain real quick. Oh my god, I'm changing my camera a lot. So the square penis, the giant square cube law, or the giant penis fallacy, is if I had a giant fucking penis, like this fucking big of a dick, like this fucking big of a penis, it would literally render me impossible to live, and if it became erect, I would literally fucking die because there is not enough blood in my body to have that big of a penis to raise it. Oh, and also, my body could not sustain that level of oxygen to have the giant penis that, you know, everybody wants. That's why whenever you hear the guy about the guy who allegedly had the giant penis that turned out to be a false, literally the doctors looked at him like, yeah, no, you're fucking lying. Like, you literally pass out, or you would literally die if your penis actually went hard. Sir? Sir? Really? You could have just signed the lease. We could have given it to you. Whatever. I literally would have given it to you. Like, zombies, man. Fucking zombies. I take a look at my enormous penis and my troubles start melting away. I take a look at my enormous penis and the happy times are coming to stay. Yes, chat member. Yes. Yes. Also, I don't even want to give you guys the fucking notion that I just gave you guys a screenshot moment. But I did. I gave you guys a screenshot moment. I really hope you'll all take it. Even if we bring animals, it's still important to fix things that led to their extinction, otherwise it'll just repeat. Yeah. Yeah. It literally will just keep repeating. Which is kind of shitty because shitty humans exist, and it is kind of sad to say, but like, yeah, humans are inherently fucking evil. Literally, we are an evil species, and we will repeat the same mistakes over and over and over again. Shout out, what a massive cock you got there, Flamie. Shout it out to the whole town, lol. Well, first off, chat, I'm a woman. I'm a girl. And while I do have a girl penis, it's not big. It's relatively small. It's actually practically infunctional. You want to be technical, it's non-operable. Oh, and not to mention is, hi, I'm incontinent. So even if I wasn't a woman with a penis, I still would say it's inoperable. Like, you know, wearing diapers and shit. Go figure. I'm super fucking sterile. Go figure. Anyway. I mean, I wouldn't go as far to say we're inherently evil. I think we are. I think we're a very inherently evil species. You know, if we were left to our own vices and said, you know what, fuck it, let's just go ape shit and let's have every fucking cap uncapped. Like every policy, every cap uncapped. I'm pretty sure the world would be destroyed 17 times over. If not 170 times over in various heinous fucking ways. Oh, and that's not to mention, our society is built on silent rules. Like, silent rules. Yeah, hey, chat. What's to stop you from driving on the opposite side of the road? Some lines and some consequences of your actions. By the way, those lines are just there, right? They don't really stop you. See, I always like to sit here and talk about the idea of humans did not have the concept of like reasoning or consequences. I think we would not be in the position that we are in today as a society. I'm gonna make it 200. I'm gonna get that high score. Well, okay, Gob brings up a good point. Gob's a bounty hunter, right? Gob, how many fucking shitty people do you have to deal with on a daily basis? Or when you do eventually get them, how many people do you deal with on a shitty basis when it comes to their bail? I already know the answer, but I want you to answer it. It's a fuck ton. Give your galls a tug. I'm already tugging them, bitch. I'm tugging them like I'm tugging that pancetta. Gabagoo. Too fucking many. There you go. See, Gob and I both have the misfortunate acceptance that we have dealt with the shittiest people society can offer. Okay? I used to work as a correctional officer, right? I had to literally deal with the worst people society has to offer, right? I have also seen how incredibly fucking stupid our justice system is. It is pretty fucking horrid. God's just a guy playing a video game simulator. Yo, what if we really are just the fucking, like, what if we are like The Sims, right? What if we're all just like, you know, scuba dabble, blah blah bleebo, narba barba, whoa, right? Skinga boinga, scuba dooba beeba boo, narba. Why is my player ass? It's a good question. Tortilla enthusiast, welcome to hell. Thank you for the follow. Yo, you like tortillas too bad? I fucking love tortillas. I prefer tortillas over regular bread. Now I have a question to ask you, chat. Red, green, or Christmas? I personally prefer Christmas. I like both of them. Christmas. Smart choice, Tortilla. Smart choice. Christmas as well? Good choice, Zori. My go-to is green. I'm not gonna lie, I do love green chile. Okay. Here's my thing. In a burrito, I will always go for Christmas. In enchiladas, I will always go red. Okay? But in tortas and like fucking in tortas, carnitas, and like asado, I will always go for like green. Okay? I know that that's sacrilege for the enchiladas part, but you have to understand, a lot of enchiladas in this region are made with chicken. They're not made with beef or pork. They're made with chicken. And red pairs really well with fucking chicken. So, opinions on pico de gallo. I fucking love pico de gallo. Pico de gallo with a little bit of ceviche is, fucking yes. Squirt a little lime on top. Yeah, I bet you didn't realize this quirked up white girl grew up with a bunch of Hispanic spice in her life. Huh. Fun fact, chat. Did you know that my godmother is a Spaniard? When I was a kid, a little baby, my godmother used to feed me tortillas, jalapenos, and asado. Oh, and not to mention, Brie. Her husband was French. Anyway. Most of my life has either grown up with some level of Latin in my life. When I lived in the East Coast, I was dealing with Dominican and Puerto Rican and Haitian. When I was with my mom, my stepmom all the time, Filipino to some extent is by proxy Latin, okay? Because it's not all fucking Latin over there. There is French as well. I grew up in Europe a little bit too. So of course my godmother being Spanish. Living here, I get to deal with Mexican, right? Whenever I went and visited family in Florida, I had always been around Cubans. And then working with Homeland, I've always been around Venezuelans, Ecuadorians, Peruvians, Argentinians, Brazilians, Mexicans. So in a way, I have been around, like, what I'm trying to say is I'm a quicked up white girl with a little bit of spice in her life. Native Puerto Rican, half Dominican here. Hell yeah. Straight jalapenos. Yeah. Yeah. No, like literally, I have a high, like, let it be known, chat. Out of all those fucking chocolate, remember that Moet bar situation? I was the one who ate the most out of it. I'm never doing it again. I will never touch that fucking chocolate bar again. Fuck that. But my spice tolerance is pretty fucking high. All right. Granted, I mean, red chili, green chili, they're not really that spicy. I know, but my spice tolerance is pretty fucking high. For a quirked up white girl, I am a very fucking high tolerance spice type of girl, and it's simply just because I throw like peppers, anything spicy in my food a lot, and I have a craving for spice, right? So for me, it's like, oh, okay, well, for example, I'll tell you right now what I had added sriracha, Louisiana hot sauce, and then on top of that, I added fucking green chili into my ramen today for lunch. Well, a little bit of lime and some chicken shreds. You talk about a lot of how many spices. Do you have a spice you particularly don't like? Yeah, I actually, believe it or not, I do. So my spice tolerance is very high, but the type of spice that I like is a spice with flavor, not a lot of burn. Okay. It's why when we get into territories like Carolina and Ghost, I don't care for them. I can tolerate Carolina and I can tolerate Ghost, but I don't like them. I don't like the burn. I like the flavor. Trinity is another one where it's like, okay, I'm not a big fan of Trinity peppers. They fucking suck. It's not that it's spicy, but it is kind of just whatever. I go to look at me like, Flamie, that's more of an Italian thing. Peppercini. I don't like peppercini by itself, but I love it in sandwiches. It pairs well with like fucking like with pancetta. It pairs well with fucking ham, pork of any kind, really. But I fucking cannot eat it by itself, and I think it's because of the vinegar that the pickling that they use. So it's hard to explain. I've tried some banana bell peppers before, actually. Banana bell peppers really... I like banana bell peppers for their fucking taste. I hate pepperoncinis. Yeah, pepperoncinis by themselves are not good, but I could eat them in shit. Like, I will add bell peppers. Like, they're not really considered a spice, but it's more of like a vegetable. But I will add bell peppers in anything I can. If we're talking about seasonings, Sazon is like one of my favorites that I go to. It literally is just Mexican MSG. You cannot tell me otherwise. Like, Sazon is the shit, okay? But there is one spice that I fucking hate, And if you give it to me, I'm going to smack you. Chinese 5 spice. Chinese 5 spice is like, I don't know. It is so situational, and I have it, and I fucking hate it. Okay? Chinese 5 spice, everybody says, oh, well, Flamie, you're using it wrong. That's why. Like, my stepmom tells me all the time. She's like, well, well, Pickle, you're using it wrong. Baby girl, you're using it wrong. And it's like, all right, but Mama Sheehan, I try to make it right, but it's that fucking nutmeg and like cinnamon combination that fucks with my head. Like, oh, and the coriander that's in it too. Yeah, coriander I think is in it too. I should be off to bed now. I hope you have a good one. Have a good one, J-Man. I have a friend who likes pico de gallo, but only like the water it comes from, not the stuff in it. Yo, what you drinking? And I'm drinking that fucking pico de gallo juice. I can see your friend just like holding a fucking jug of that shit. He's just got a jug of it. He's like, well, yo, what you drinking? Pico de gallo. The fuck you mean you drinking pico de gallo? Cause it's the drink. Oh, what the fuck, bro? I swear. But yeah, man, these are the things that I'm actually like really passionate about. I'm straight slurping that fucking pico de gallo juice, and I'm guzzling it all up. Yo, you fucking slurping pico de gallo? You know that. You guzzling the pico de gallo? Guzzle de gallo. Pico de guts. Oh, the only Dominican food I've ever really missed eating is chimichurri burgers. Chimichurri burgers are pretty good. I've had it like a few times. They're all right. Give me a salsa with nothing. Give me tomato juice with that. Give me tomato juice with a little bit of kick in it. Yeah. Like, give me tomato juice with a little kick. Bitch, you just want fucking you want clamato. You want clamato? All right. Shit, I did not mean to do that, son of a bitch. Problem is, okay, so the way my setup is right now, I have my keyboard kind of fucky. All right, there we go. I miss making Monfongo. Strawberry crema is something that I like making. It's really, really good. The power of condensed milk is fucking amazing, and you guys really need to try using condensed milk in more shit. Hold on. Oi. Give me a minute, chat. I do apologize. I am trying to make this fucking shit work. Hold on. And it was, what else? I can feel my mouth drooling from thinking about chimichurri or talking about any foods. Thanks a lot, Flamie. You're welcome. That's what fat bitches are for. We're here to fucking make you gawk at our obesity and our uncontrollable urge to eat. And then on top of that, we're here to make you fucking fatter and make you eat more. You're welcome. Borsat and then Geisha. Okay. It is my job as a fat woman to educate you on the necessary food to eat like a fat bitch. Oh, hold on. Oh wait, what am I doing? I could just do it this way. Hold on. Also, I know my music fucking died. Hold on, chat. I do apologize. I'm almost done anyway. I'm gonna move on here in a minute. Let's see. Yes, I am watching. God, you guys are fucking ridiculous. YouTube is so fucking ridiculous, I swear. I mean, honestly, you would think about it. Bear with me, chat. I do apologize. Oh wait, you know what? I gotta do the fucking thing, huh? Yeah, hold on. Eat, get fatter, get fatter, get fatter, get fatter. Eat, get fatter, get fatter, get fatter. Anyway. Trying to tolerate the pain right now. What I just did is really fucking stupid. Good job, girl. Good job, August. You did yourself you did yourself a good. Man, you're really fucking smart, girly. You're really fucking smart. Fucking idiot. You fucking clap your thighs like that, knowing full well your thighs are super sensitive. Stupid bitch. Oh man. Yeah. There we go. New tunnel. Matter of fact. Here. I think it's fine. I don't think it's gonna really bug. Here. I don't know. Here, if I just hypothetically, right? Would it reroute me? I'm confused. Hold on. No, it would reroute me over here. Okay. Fucking never mind. Okay, never mind. You know what we'll do is we'll do this. How about this? Where's the black glass at? That's glass pane. It's pink. There it is. Perfect. There we go. And then perfect. Look at that. Curious, why does your bottle violently shake when you talk? Because I'm fucking crazy. No, I'm kidding. It's just the default that I have for my the way I have Yaddle Tube set up.
Hamster.
Exactly, yeah, it's because of hamster. Anyway. Alright. It only be if I'm not on a Kyoto, which I'm not doing that. Listen. Everybody has their life choices. Mine is to become an obese bitch. I'm well aware of the risks. What are you gonna do? Fucking get me? You gonna get me, or are you gonna shut up and make me fatter? Come on. We both know the game. I act like this is a fucking challenge. I know chat's gonna do it eventually. Like, chat's just gonna go fucking apeshit the moment I turn 300 pounds, and then they're just gonna be like, nah, we're buying you more food, you fucking cunt. You asked for this. We're doing this. You know, there was a theory today. One of my coworkers had pointed out that I do have a little bit more pudge than usual, and there was a theory, there was a joke in a theory at work today that because of my little bit heavier weight that I have, is why my calves are hurting, and it's because my body's not used to having this much weight. And I kind of looked at them and I'm like, that does make sense. However, I'm only 205 last I checked. I'm not that heavy. So no. I mean, sure, I'm a little chubby or fat. I have muscles, but I don't mind being fatter. Oh, I absolutely don't mind being a couple 100 pounds heavier. I'll tell you, to put it to you this way, I want to literally surpass Tay in terms of obesity. I want to surpass a lot of my streamer friends. There's two of them that are like bigger than Tay. I'm not gonna say who they are, but they're like in the 500 and 600 pound range. And my sister is also in the 600 pound range, funny enough. So I, for definite sure, want to get past that range. I'm a little insane. Can't you tell? I'm a little wacky. Anyway. Damn, goals. Yeah, I want to be a fucking big old gorta. If she ain't a torta, no me importa. I like that. I'm gonna steal that now. I'm gonna steal that one. Thanks, chat. All right. Yeah, this is perfect. Well, that's one terminal down. that's one terminal down. We love fat bitches. Hell yeah. Oh, don't worry, I stole it as well. Oh, it's words to live by. Preach. Alright. This will be the next one that no, yes, this will be the next one because it goes around in a circle. Okay, so this will be the next one that I work on in the future. Perfect. That was MCS for now. Thank you for watching. I will be right back. Don't go away. We got more games coming up next. Speaking of that, we're gonna do a little bit of chub chop chill here in a bit, so BRB. Let me go grab some coffee real quick.